We're going to hive these bees. We're going to put them in their house. A bee house is called a hive. We're going to hive them. So I'm going to take the queen out. Set her aside for just a moment. So rather than shake the bees out of here, if I don't care to recycle the cage, I can just pry the screen off. I don't recommend this. This isn't the way how we do it, but it works. It works just fine. You can just tear the screen off. Now I'll set the bees down in here. Don't smash them. Move those bees over. Okay. We're going to set the bees right there. Now they can crawl out easily without me shaking them. There's enough room in this nuke box for a couple of frames. We'll make sure that they've got one frame of honey.
What would you do differently if it was a 10-frame box?
If it was a 10 frame, so instead of just having 2 frames here, I would have 5. I'd have room enough for 5 in there. Right? So now I'll take the queen bee. I'm going to take the cork out of the queen cage, and I will replace the cork with some.
What happens if you accidentally push the cork in instead of out?
Yeah, sometimes you tear the cork apart doing that. So if the cork went inside the cage and then you pointed the cage down, it would block the entrance. Now the queen can't come out, right? So if the cork went into the cage, what I want to do is make sure that the cork is at the other end, so the queen can crawl out. I'll put some honey over the entrance for now. Yes, this cork is inside there. So here's what we do now. So I'll put this in here like this, so the cork is at the bottom of the cage. The queen can crawl out the top, unobstructed. Sometimes you'll get a queen cage that comes with attendants inside the cage. If there's attendants, sometimes they'll die. So if I were to point the queen cage down, entrance down, and one of the attendants inside the cage died, it would block the entrance and the queen couldn't get out, right? So if there's a cork in there, or if there's attendant bees, then make sure the entrance or exit, in this case for the queen bee, is pointing up. The bees will crawl out of there for sure. They don't have to come out the top. They can crawl up the side, cover the frames, come back tomorrow, make sure the queen's released, take the cage out and put the other frames in, and you're all done. All right, this hived package we tore the screen off of so the bees could immediately come out. We wouldn't have to shake them. So we're back now, and we're going to take the empty box out and put the frames in place.
Have they come out?
So much for that idea. The bees didn't really come out. They're still just hanging out inside the cage that they've been accustomed to for the last few days. Okay. So that's why we like to shake them out of there. Okay, all done.
Okay, and then is there a feeder? Yeah. Would they have come out if they had more time?
If they had more time, they might have. Okay.
Put the lid back on.